Today I'm sharing the weakest option in a few airlines' credit card lineups and providing alternatives that I think are more valuable. First on the list is the JetBlue Premier Card. This card has an annual fee of $499 and offers you a welcome bonus of 80,000 points and 5 tiles when you spend $5,000 in 3 months. You'll earn 6 points per dollar on eligible JetBlue purchases, 2 points per dollar at restaurants and grocery stores, and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. You'll get Priority Pass Select Lounge access, up to $300 in statement credits on TrueBlue travel purchases, and a $120 statement credit for global entry or TSA pre-check. My problem with this credit card is that it has the exact same multipliers as a JetBlue Plus card, and that card has an annual fee of $99, making it $400 cheaper than the JetBlue Premier card. Usually, if you're going to have a credit card with an annual fee that high, you also increase the multipliers. So instead of the card with a $499 annual fee giving you 6 points per dollar on JetBlue purchases, the exact same way that the card with a $99 annual fee does, it should give you 7 or 8 points per dollar on JetBlue purchases. I think the main reasons for the high annual fee on this card is 1, the TSA pre-check or global entry credit, but it's important to remember this is only something you pay for once every 5 years, so it only helps offset the annual fee year 1. Number 2, the Priority Pass membership and the $300 statement credits. Most people who travel often and are even willing to entertain the idea of paying $500 a year for a credit card usually already have TSA pre-check or global entry, and if they don't, they could easily get it from other credit cards that have an annual fee half of this one that would also give them more flexibility in how they use their points. The $300 statement credits are issued in $50 increments when you spend $250 or more on Paisly by JetBlue purchases up to 6 times per year. If you are unfamiliar with Paisly, it's like the equivalent of AmexTravel.com in my opinion. You can book hotels, cars, activities, and more on the website, but it is Expedia the same way that when you make a booking on AmexTravel.com, it shows up as Expedia to the hotel. And the reviews on Paisly are mixed. There are horror stories of people using Paisly to book hotels and then saying that Paisly or Expedia canceled the booking about a week or 2 before they were supposed to arrive. And then lots of issues with people not receiving the tiles they were supposed to receive from the bookings. And that also means to receive the full value and receiving that $300 in statement credits, you'll need to travel 6 times per year only making bookings through Paisly. And other than the $50 statement credit they're going to give you after you spend $250, there's really no incentive to book through Paisly and go through the risk and hassle of booking through a third party versus booking directly with the hotel. Which when you compare it to programs like the Hotel Collection or the Fine Hotel and Resorts Collection, at least you're getting a list of benefits that are worth more than $50 that kind of make it worth it. The benefits of this card are just not strong enough to justify paying an extra $400 per year when you could pay $99 a year for the JetBlue Plus card, which at the time of this video has the exact same sign-up bonus as the Premier card, except with the JetBlue Plus card you have to spend $1,000 in 3 months to earn 60,000 points, which I feel is probably the best sign-up bonus I've seen, and then $6,000 within 12 months to get the additional 20,000 points. I believe the $1,000 you spent to earn the 60,000 points goes towards the $6,000 requirement. For $99 a year, you're getting your first checked bag free, 5,000 points on each account anniversary, a $100 statement credit after purchasing a JetBlue vacations package of $100 or more, and I also feel like getting 6 points per dollar on a card with such a low annual fee is amazing, and that is why I feel like the JetBlue Plus card is better than the JetBlue Premier card. The next card we're talking about is the Delta SkyMiles Blue card. This is Delta's only credit card with no annual fee. Welcome bonus is 10,000 miles when you spend $1,000 in 6 months. You get 2 miles per dollar on restaurant purchases, 2 miles per dollar on Delta purchases, and 1 mile per dollar on everything else. You also get 20% back on in-flight purchases, but this is a benefit that is available on every SkyMiles credit card. The reason I'm not a fan of this credit card is because you don't get any real benefits. There are no perks that come with this card outside of earning SkyMiles, and I get that this card has no annual fee, so there's not going to be a ton of value that you're getting, but still. On the SkyMiles Gold card, you're getting up to 80,000 miles when you spend $2,000 in 6 months, which is only $1,000 more than the Blue SkyMiles card, but you're getting up to 70,000 miles more. The great thing about the Gold SkyMiles card is you get your first year for free, and then you pay $150 a year after that. The other problem with the Blue SkyMiles card is you do not get that 15% discount when booking award flights. I believe it's been 2 years now since Delta launched that new promotion where if you have the Gold, Platinum, or Reserve card, you get 15% off all award bookings. I have had the Gold SkyMiles card for 3 years now, and depending on how much you fly Delta, this is the card that I would recommend in place of the Blue SkyMiles card. You get a pretty generous sign-up bonus considering you only have to spend $2,000, and if you want an elevated sign-up bonus on any Amex card, my referral link will be in the comments. You get a $200 flight credit when you spend $10,000 in a calendar year, 15% off award bookings, your first checked bag free, up to $100 back on eligible prepaid Delta stays bookings, 2 miles per dollar on Delta purchases, 2 miles per dollar at restaurants and grocery stores, and 1 mile per dollar on everything else. JetBlue is my preferred airline, but this card pairs nicely with it in case I want to go to a destination that JetBlue doesn't offer or that flight is cheaper on Delta. I also have the Amex Gold card, so if I were to transfer my Amex points to Delta, I would save 15% off all the award bookings just because of having my Gold Sky Miles card. In my opinion, it's a really good card to pair with another card if Delta is not your preferred airline, but you still fly them occasionally. And of course, if you are a Delta loyalist, looking at the Platinum or Reserve card might be worth your time. Next card on the list is the City Advantage Platinum Select World Elite MasterCard. But right now it has a nice sign-up bonus, and they're actually having a summer special where you'll get 80,000 points when you spend $3,500 in 4 months. The normal offer is 50,000 miles when you spend $3,500 in 4 months. It's free the first year and then $99 for every year after that. You'll earn 2 miles per dollar at restaurants, 2 miles per dollar at gas stations, 2 miles per dollar on American Airlines purchases, and 1 mile per dollar on everything else. And the benefits you get with this card are your first checked bag free, preferred boarding, a $125 American Airlines discount after you spend $20,000 during your card membership year and renew the card, and 25% savings on in-flight food and beverage purchases on American Airlines flights. The main problem that I see with this card is the multipliers. 2 miles per dollar at restaurants is fine, and 2 miles per dollar on American Airlines purchases is fine, but I feel like they could swap out the gas multiplier for either groceries or hotels, and it would make the card stronger in my opinion. And just naturally, earning 2 miles per dollar in any category is not going to help you rack up an abundance of points very quickly. Depending on where you live, like Charlotte, North Carolina, this is a great card to have for status, the free checked bags, and the hefty sign-up bonus. I have also seen people pair this card with another card the same way that I pair my Gold Sky Miles card with my Amex Gold card. The annual fee is low enough that you can hold it and not feel pressured to use it for every travel need or everyday spending, but I don't feel like this card is a strong enough travel card to have on its own and not pair with another card, depending on how much you travel. Especially since you'll have to spend $20,000 to receive the $125 flight discount, you might want to put that type of spending on a different card with better or higher multipliers, which leaves the free checked bags as the main benefit in my eyes. But again, if you live in Charlotte and American Airlines is your go-to airline and you know you're going to be checking a bag and you travel multiple times a year, then that $99 is well worth it. American Airlines does have a credit card with no annual fee where you are earning 2 miles per dollar on groceries, 2 miles per dollar on American Airlines purchases, and 1 mile per dollar on everything else. The sign-up bonus is significantly lower and you don't get a free checked bag, but I think this card would be better for earning points considering most people spend more on groceries than they do at restaurants or gas stations, and you're still getting 2 miles per dollar on American Airlines purchases. If you are anything like me and you never check a bag unless you are forced to at the gate, the American Airlines credit card with a $0 annual fee might be better only because you might be earning more points per year depending on if you do spend more money on groceries than restaurants and gas. Otherwise, it might be worth pairing the City Select Elite, the one that has a $99 annual fee, with a card like the Amex Green card, Amex Gold card, Chase Sapphire Preferred card, Capital One Venture X card, just so that you can also transfer points to other airlines and have higher multipliers and make sure all your travel needs are covered. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.